Look, kitty ears. So cute.
Meow.
Are you glad to know she didn't hear you after all? No, that's not. Well, whatever. In light of your sincerity, I'll extend an olive branch. You mean it? I've been meaning to reach out to her anyway. Thank you. Okay, so we made the right choice after all. Okay. All right. On one condition. I want you to send me all of Aries fucking course. You got it. Promise me. I promise. Send them right now. You should send them after she makes up. I promptly email her all the photos of Eru and Aoi. Sent. Thanks. I can't believe her perfect little creature exists on this earth. Sure enough, Miyuki stares rapturously at the photos. Oh, but then, wait, huh? She tilts her. Oh, Shinichi, where did you take those pictures? You didn't think that far ahead, did you? I feel like I recognize this background. Oh shit. Huh? Oh, that's it's probably too dark to tell, but I think it's a storage closet at school. Owie. Oh god. Miyuki ignores me and calls out to Aoi. Where was this photo taken? At Shinichi's lie. Why does no one know how to lie? Why does no one know how to lie? Hey, don't just tell her. You were at his house yesterday? Uh-huh, spent the night. Snitching on dear God. What do you mean you spent the night? You spent the night in the same house last night. Don't get it twisted. She slept on the couch, okay? I mean, that was. What was I supposed to do? Let her sleep on the street? Okay, fair point. How'd it go, Aoi? Did you try anything? Did you get enough sleep? I couldn't sleep at all. Oh my god. The amount you couldn't? Shinichi's house smells like him. Makes me restless. Makes my heart pound. And that kept you up all night? It's weird. My body was all zappy. Is is Aoi sick? Well, I mean, love sickness. Miyuki sighs loudly. Allow me to fill you in, Aoi. Those feelings you have, those aren't friendship feelings. It's love. You're in love with Shinichi. Um, okay, she just blurts it out. I'm confused. What's with this root? Aoi stares into space. Aoi's in love with Shinichi. But I thought Shinichi was in love with Ran. Anyone get the reference? Aoi's in love with Shinichi. What? What the? Is Aoi glitched? Sun began to set. Aoi? Hey, Aoi. Are you still having trouble getting any signal? Uh-huh. It just won't get through no matter what. Aoi didn't show up to her afternoon class. Instead, she stayed up at the roof and has been calling God since lunch. I'm gonna head home now. What about you? Gonna stay here a little and try for a little longer. Aoi needs a update patch, a bug fix patch. Oh god, another one of this. It's important. Look, I think you should call it a day. See, Eru's hungry. Shinichi, can you take care of Eru for me? I mean, sure, I don't mind. We didn't make plans for her to stay overnight tonight. Which means I'm gonna be looking after Eru by myself anyway. I bend down and pick up the kitten. Just don't overwork yourself, alright? Aoi will be fine. Just gotta patch up my bugs. What bugs? After all, Aoi will never be anything more than a friend to you. Wait. That's the exact same thing I said earlier. Did she overhear me after all? Before I can ask her about it, Aoi starts dialing again. Phone in hand, she looks out over the town, transmitting to a god beyond the furthest reaches of our world. That was the last time I saw Aoi before she disappeared. All she left behind was a single kitten. It was just so. Wait, huh? Wait. Hold on, what? That was the last time I saw Aoi before she disappeared. Miyuki mutters to herself. Just when I thought we'd all patch things up too, why would Aoi ghost us like this? Do you have any ideas where she might be? Of course not. I don't have the first clue. I tried to ask my homework teacher about Aoi, but all he says that we haven't heard anything from her. No one even knows anything about her family situation either. Apparently, no one else had any idea she was staying in a manga cafe in the first place. Ever since then, I've gone up to the center of the universe exactly once. I thought maybe if I called her from there, my phone signal might reach her. I thought it was just gamer brain. I was basically just hoping for a miracle. But no matter how many times I tried, the call never went through. All I got were out of service error messages. But that's how it goes, right? Someone new comes into your life, and then the next thing you know, they're gone. Another person comes, another person goes. Over and over and over. So what if she's gone? Nothing changed. If anything, things have gone back to normal. Aoi's not in my life anymore. That's all there is to it. I'm sure I'll get used to it soon. I'll get used to it soon. I'll get used to it. Huh? Eru? I'll get used to it eventually, right? But Aoi's quick kitten just quietly laps up his milk. Okay, so apparently I got a text and I'm just now What am I looking at here? As soon as Yotaro steps into the classroom, he walks over and slaps a piece of paper on my desk. A club resignation form. Wait, there's something written on it. A letter of expulsion? Seems I made a mistake inviting you to the BD club. As of today, you're out. Wait, why? Okay. How are you okay with this? I mean, I didn't want to join in the first place. I didn't realize you were such a coward. You call yourself a man? Don't you feel the weight of loneliness upon your shoulders? Find your dreams. That's how a real man lives. You have fun without me, buddy. Yuzuru kept screaming all he likes, but I... Huh? Out of nowhere, Yutaro grabs me by the collar. He glares at me with intensity about 50% more obnoxious than usual. I didn't think that was possible. Yutaro? I'm cutting ties with you. What? I can't be friends with you if you won't even go looking for Muko. Never speak to me again. Wait, why? Why does he care? Hold on, wait. Why does Yutaro care? Did I miss something? Cutting ties. A familiar word pierces my heart. Come on, that's not funny. I'm not messing around. I'm serious. Shinichi, I know you know. If you let your dreams slip away, you'll ruin your life. Twitter has gotten my attention. By the way, feel free to follow us on Twitter at @meetswest. That's at MEETSWEST. Shameless plug. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off now. And I know what you need. Now you know what you need to do. I'm guessing search for your dreams is the correct answer, right? But just in case, we're gonna save. We're gonna save. Just to be safe. So, search for my dreams. Yutaro is willing to cut ties with me over this. I've been turning a blind eye to it for a while now, but I know I can't just sit on my ass. I'm gonna look for Aoi. Attaboy! Now that's a real BD boy if I ever saw one. Utaro rips up the letter of expulsion. The search begins today after school. Huh? Are you coming with me? Of course, I'm your captain after all. Yo, Utaro is fun. He's stupid, but he's fun. Haha. Alright, see you then. You certainly will. We exchange a firm handshake. Meanwhile, so now me and my friend are both stuck with our idiot friends with idiot ideas. Never mind, his is not immediate yet. His is still in the past. Future. Why did I say past? Future. 2021. I'm maybe have a month before my adventure, and that's not gonna be too fun. Oh, by the way, Miyuki, I don't know if you care to know, but the test from yesterday, we did not die. I didn't know if you noticed the fact that I'm still alive, but we didn't die. I thought you. Miki glares silently at us from across the room. That's some cool casual clothes. Let's find those dreams. Apparently, Yutaro decides to change clothes for this. Guess he wants to wear his enthusiasm on his sleeves, literally. I don't want to think badly of Yutaro, but if he's actually just doing this so he can achieve his own dreams and not help a bro out, I'll be thoroughly disappointed. Guess he wants to wear his enthusiasm on his sleeves, literally. So, what's the plan? We should figure something out. Or we could wing it. Akibana Yutaro, the champion of winging it. And wing it we do. At some point during the search, he gets distracted by a pretty girl on the street and decides to follow her. Gee, what would we do without him? Then we take a break and hang out in the batting cages. Then we get chased by a random stray dog. And then we try to ask some people around Aoi, people thinking we were hitting on them. Then the older lady at the tobacco shops bats her lashes at us. Then we follow our dreams all the way to the adult store. What is this? Is any of this going to help us find her? Not like you actually want to find her anyway. What? You're glad Muko's gone, aren't you? Of course not! Would you rather set the record straight at the risk of someone getting hurt? Or leave things vague and run away? What's your typical go-to response? I can't tell if Yutaro's being an idiot or he's being some sort of sage with his words. We spent every day after that just wandering around town. Every day we brainstorm places Aoi might go. Every day I wonder to myself, where are you right now? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? So did you forget about the game already? She was spending the nights at the Manga Cafe, but she never explained why she refused to go home. She was avoiding her parents, but she never told me why she made her life so hard. She would typically never let her emotions show, but I never knew what made her hide them. Learn to read, stupid. She often mixed up fiction with reality, but could never be sure if she was serious. She believed that God made our world as a video game, but I don't know what led her to the conclusion in the first place. And now that she's gone, I finally realized just how little I ever really knew about her. You're a transceiver cat, right? Which means you could sense Aoi's signal, right? Could you take me to her? But Ero ignores me. I can't pick up signals on my own, and I can't get through to her over the phone. All I can do is search for her the only way I know how. I stare up at the night sky and I think back. The things she fixated on when we visited Catnip. The way she licked her ice cream with Kurakami electronics. How she used to open her potato chip bags. The flavor she liked best. The path she chose, the way to the corner store. The way she'd act anytime we spotted a dog. Which side of the sidewalk she chose. The way she walked down the stairs. The way she carried her backpack. Are you? Which shoe she would put on first. The way she blinked at me. The way she looked at me and Miyuki. Every slight this is annoying. Slightly. Every breath. They all rushed vividly in the forefront of my mind. You wanna fuck! That's all I'm hearing. You want to fuck! They all rush vividly in the forefront of my mind. These memories are so important to me, and I refuse to let them go. I always thought Muko was kind of like a mannequin, but at some point I started thinking, maybe she feels pain like I don't get this development. I don't get this development at all. She turns up missing, and now Yutaro is more reliable. Yutaro leans against the vending machine as we talk. For all his obnoxious behavior, deep down, he really does care. Thanks for spending your weekend helping me with this. After all the walking, I think I figured out how I feel. Haha, but of course, my good sir. Just call me the Evangelist of Dreams. Yeah, I'm not gonna call you that. Oh, sorry, one sec. I pull out my phone. There's an email from Yuki in my inbox. It reads, "Are you busy later? I need to talk to you. Please come by the batting cages tonight. It's important." The moon is gorgeous tonight. Crickets chirp as I walk down by the river. I haven't been back to the batting cages since that fateful day. Yuki Farm is beautiful, just as it always is. The baseball flies up and hits the net. Want a turn? I'll pass. Don't you ever get tired of just watching? Not really, and apparently you don't get tired of swinging either. Of course not. I really love it. I love standing here, my eye on the ball. Then I swing. No acting, no lies. I don't have to think. I can just be myself, my raw self. Somehow, I feel like I know what she's getting at. Miyuki swings that bat like she's been freed from a total world of troubles. Now that she's gone, now that she's far away, now that I miss her, I finally understand. I'll be perfectly honest. I always hated Aoi. That's not surprising. I wanted her gone. I didn't want to be around her. But at the same time, I couldn't shut her out. Somewhere deep down, I wanted to be her. She was true to others, true to herself, and she always stood up for what she believed in. And I liked that about her. So I decided, maybe I could be like that. Maybe I could learn to be like her, to stop overthinking and start facing my fears head on. Go on. And now, Shinichi, she turns back to face me. The batting cages are dead silent. Everything comes to a standstill. I'm rooted to the spot like she's got me by the heart. Will you hear me out? I get it. I understand why Yuki would ever envy a stubborn, uncompromising girl like Aoi. And now that Aoi's changed her, I know what she's going to say. She was terrified of hurting anyone, and of getting hurt herself. So she suppressed her feelings for all these years. I want you to know that I... Huh? What is it? I just heard something. A very familiar meow. Hastily, I look over in the direction of the sound. Oh? Sure enough, it's Aoi's kitten meowing from under the bench. How did you get there from my house, you little furball? Do you want me to follow you or something? Aoi had called Eru a transceiver cat. Maybe it's just one of her delusions. But that very kitten somehow escaped the confines of my house and traveled all the way just to find me. Eru. Shinichi! Before I take a single step, Miyuki calls out to me. Her voice is shaking, her hands balled into a fist. Are you leaving? Right in the middle of our conversation? So chase after Eru. Let's chase after Eru. But you know what we do? We save because you never know, right? You never know. You just never know. Oh my gosh. So chase after Arrow. There's no guarantee Arrow will actually take me to Aoi. It's not worth abandoning a Miyuki over. There's absolutely no logical reason why I should follow Arrow. I know that. And yet, I have to go. I have to settle this once and for all. Ellipses. Miyuki takes a single deep breath, filling her lungs completely, then exhales slowly. Fine. She nods reluctantly. But in exchange, you better hear me out later. Alright, see you then. Shinichi. As I take off running, Miyuki calls out to me. I'll be waiting. That's a promise, you hear me? I'll be waiting. I find Ero sitting outside the entrance of the building. I'm genuinely impressed this little football made it all the way here on those tiny legs. As I scoop the kitten into my arms, the whiskers perk up. Aoi's calling, isn't she? Let me guess, this way? Ero meows in response, and though he understood my question, my feet carry me forward unwavering. I haven't seen Aoi for days now. Somehow my transmission just couldn't get through to her. Our connection is tenuous at best, but at least it's there. Is this fate or... is she here? The answer is obvious. After all, the pedestrian gate is unlocked. And she's the only one who knows how to pick it. As of that one fateful day, sure enough, the roof is unlocked too. Eru darts forward. This is my first time seeing the roof at night. For a moment, the nightscape takes my breath away. Upon first glance, the roof is deserted. But now if I turn around, I'll find... Huh? Aoi's on top of the roof either. She's not here. She was supposed to be here. Aoi used to spend every day up staring at the night sky. She'd stick her broken phone straight into the air and call God. But she's nowhere to be found. Ero looks at the ladder and meows, as if to push me forward. But no matter how hard I look, Ellipses? Aoi? Aoi, are you there? I pick up her signal ever so faintly. I hastily bolt up the ladder. Whoa. Aoi? There she is, sprawled out on the top of the roof. Hey, Aoi? I pulled her into my arms. She's freezing cold. She's not breathing. Her eyes are closed. So, who was dialing just now? My battery is dying. Aoi's smartphone is lying on the ground beside me. I can see the game version of Aoi on screen. Huh? Aoi, what's wrong? Answer me. Just when I finally found you. God damn it. I have to do something. But what? Need to recharge. Wanna get zappy? You already know the drill. We're saving. So what? Do we call the ambulance? Mouth to mouth resuscitation? I'll flip a coin. Heads, mouth to mouth, tails, call an ambulance. Okay, one heads, two out of. Okay, so since I lost the penny, we're just gonna go with heads because I don't really feel like looking for it now. She's not breathing. I never took I never took any first aid training, so basically just winging it, but I take a deep breath and press my lip on hers. A spark of electricity shoots through me. Praying for a miracle, I blow a lungful of air into her. Please wake up, Aoi, please. There's something I haven't told you yet. I don't want it to end like this. I feel something move against my lips. Aoi blinks her eyes. Her chest begins to rise and fall once more. Hey, Aoi, it's me. Can you hear me? Shinichi? Yes, it's me, Shinichi. Why are you here? I picked up your transmission. My transmission? Era meows into her ear. Oh, my transmission went to you instead of God? Apparently so. My body's all sappy. Did you recharge me? What do you mean? Aoi's battery died. Oh, I see. I'm glad she's conscious, but it's too early to relax just yet. I take out my phone. There's no point in calling an ambulance. What do you mean there's no point? Just stay with me. That way Aoi can recharge. Guess we'll talk to her. No point in saving at this point, because I could just go back. Alright. If that's what she wants, I won't say no. I have this feeling like if I don't give her what she wants, she's gonna vanish off into some distant world. Aoi can feel your electricity. Zappy, zappy. Aoi has wanted to recharge for so long. Zappy, zappy. Yeah, I bet. Feel free to recharge as much as you like. Sure enough, we talk more. The more we talk, the more Aoi seems to recover. It's almost like she's actually recharging her batteries. Can I ask you something? Why did you ghost us like that? Ellipse. Conflicted, Aoi stares at the sky. Stars twinkle amid the sea of darkness. And here we are at the center of the universe. This world is a video game. In this route, Aoi is a side character. But Aoi's glitched. There's a bug in the program. And it can't be patched unless my transmission goes through. So that's why Aoi disappeared. With no explanation, no goodbye. Once Aoi's gone, you're supposed to forget. That's the rule of this universe. Well, sorry, but I won't. Guitar and I searched the whole damn city for you. For me? There's something I really need to get off my chest. All that time I spent running around, I kept asking myself, why am I looking for her? And once I found her, what was it I wanted to say? As it turned out, I wanted to talk about. I'm guessing that has to be. Let's just go with Aoi herself, really. That's just the only logical answer at this point. Aoi, there's something I want to tell you. I lean back. The starry night skies fill my vision, and with the lights of the town below, it's hard to tell up from down. It's almost like we're suspended, weightless in space. I really like the time we spent together as a trio. Then, the night you crashed over at my place, suddenly everything was up close and personal, and I panicked. I was scared. It was going to destroy our friendship, which is why I said you'd never be anything more than a friend to me. In hindsight, that was really a dumb thing to say. I'm really, really sorry. Shinichi, that was total bullshit anyways. I've done a lot of thinking and... Aoi, you're not just a friend too. Stop. The words pierce my heart. My route is just a glitch. The event flag isn't supposed to trigger. Was your smile a glitch too? My smile? What about your happiness? Was all that another glitch? And your sadness and your tears? You fell in love, pushed so well away, and suffered in solitude. Are those emotions all just errors and glitches too? I'm not a god. I'm not perfect. Fuck that. Laugh, tears, sadness, joy, love, and hate. I want to feel all those things, and I want you right there with me. Over the course of searching for Ali, I finally figured out how I really feel. I've been dying to tell her all this time. This is the whole reason I came to find her. I don't care if you can't be with Miyuki. I just want to be with... I don't care if I can't be with Miyuki. I just want to be with... Ali has a favor to ask. She interrupts me mid-sentence. Hiya? What the hell did she... Ouch! Aoi shows me down. Aoi? What are you doing? Please. Aoi's battery's about to die, and by tomorrow you'll probably forget everything. Just pretend this is a dream, okay? Aoi wants to get zappy with you. Don't you want to? I'm not interested in... Liar. Wait, but aren't you feeling sick? We shouldn't... I will be fine. As she whispers, her lips twitch innocently. A sudden urge of emotion takes me. I want to show her how I feel about her. I want to kiss her. A real kiss, not just CPR. Aoi, huh? I stand up and face her. I'm in love with you. Nobody else matters to me. I choose you, Aoi. All at once, her face crumples and her emotions come flooding out. The signal's messed up. Shinichi's messed up. Aoi, Aoi. Aoi got too zappy and broke. Glitched. And the bugs can't be fixed. Are you sure? Are you sure okay with Aoi's glitches? Laughter, tears, sadness, joy. Is Aoi allowed to feel these things? Is Aoi allowed to love you? Aoi's too weird to be a normal girl, so you'll probably have a hard time being with me. Are you sure this is what you want? Will you love me even with all my glitches? I will. I do. A spark of electricity shoots through us as our lips touch. I wanted you for so long, so long. Aoi loves being glitchy, and I will keep on glitching out of love for you. So is that it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? The light shines down on heaven, blessing our reunion. We cuddle and gaze up at the stars. I can feel her warmth against my body. She's so small and Give me a second. Time for research. I just want to hold her and protect her as always. Something's missing. We may have connected physically, but there's still a long way to go. Her gaze is so distant, I half wonder if she's looking at something on the other side of the universe. All the time I spent searching for you, I was thinking. I never knew the first thing about you. About me? Your likes, your dislikes, things you think about, the video games you play, and the God you believe in. My God. I looks up at the sky. I looks back at the sky. Her gaze wanders. She's looking in a world. I can't see a world beyond the stars. You'll tell me, won't you? Negatory morning glory. Your voice is tiny and faint, and she doesn't meet my gaze.